Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy S Review back for another video. And on this particular video, I'm going to be doing a full season review of the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood Blu-rays. Right here, you see I got all the collections. Your eyes ain't deceiving you. Your boy copped all of them. Just got the final volume in yesterday. Had to wait for it. This right here, man, I was talking about it. You guys heard me talking about it. You should have knew this was coming. You should have knew it was coming, man, because I've been spreading the word about Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood a lot. And you can see the cases look lovely. Let you get a little closer view of it. It got a little holographic look to it. You can see my boy Ed hand kind of got that cool reflection on it. The Fullmetal Alchemist insignia with the red trim on the side. Got the red trim. Holographics on the back. Let you look at that. The most anticipated new anime in years. I mean, I don't want to say it's the new, the highly anticipated anime. We didn't see this coming. We didn't know they was gonna come out with a definitive version, the complete original story, the way it was meant to be told. Created by Hiromu Arakawa. 13 episodes on each disc. Comes with a different style. You see that little transmutation circle. It has a transmutation circle on it. So let's just get into this review, you guys. Okay, you guys pretty much know the story. Fullmetal Alchemist, about two boys, Ed and Alphonse Elric, who want to get their mom's body back after she passes. And they study alchemy, try to get her back by alchemy. Try to perform human transmutation. Kind of disobeying the laws of equivalent exchange a little bit, because they're not aware that they have to give something. In order for something to be gained, you have to give something in advance in exchange. My boy Ed, he loses his arm. Alphonse loses his body. After that, Ed, he sacrifices his leg, and uses his blood to pretty much bring Alphonse back. Know how the story goes, whoop the whoop whoop whoop. But I want to get deep into this, try to give you guys, showcase these cases off for you guys. Okay, so we got some new characters up here. Pretty much the whole cast comes back to reprise their roles, with the exception of the people that do the voice of Alphonse. You got another guy doing the voice of Scar. You have another guy doing the voice of Dr. Marco. And am I missing somebody? I think that's about it. I could be mistaken. You guys just tell me who I'm missing in the comment box. But I think we pretty much got the same cast. With some new characters introduced. I want to get into this box art right here. Let you guys see the inside right here. If I can slide this little bad boy open. You got to be real careful with these cases too, man. Especially the slipcase, because slipcase got that holographicness to it. And if you scrape these things, they can, start to lose their little sheen and get a little wear and tear on them. So be very careful. As you can see, we got some little cards right here. Little postcards, not postcards, but just a little something. I like these things. I think what I'm gonna try to scan all these up. See, you got my boy Ed, Al, and Izumi. They fear the shit out of her. She's the ruthless teacher. Winry over there tampering with Ed's auto mail. Got the family back there. Got Grandma Panaco, Ed, and the dog. I think the dog's name is Den or something. Got my boy Alex Armstrong back there. Badass Ed and Alphonse ready to get into trouble. Oh, just fell. Yeah, man. Go ahead and put that aside. I want to do some reviews on some of these characters. Gotta get you some, Now let's get started into this character right here. I didn't want to explain, to just give like a brief synopsis on what the character's about. But we got my girl Olivia Armstrong. I don't think they really showed her in the first iteration of Fullmetal Alchemist that aired around, I want to say, 04, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but Olivia, she's played by Stephanie Young. She did an excellent job on this character right here. If I could describe this character, I would probably say the ultimate form of badassery put into one female. She's I think she's the eldest sister of Alex Armstrong. Very strong. She's probably 10 times as strong as him. Like you know, don't let the looks fool you. She's fierce. She's a very direct person. She kicks ass. You know, she's always up for a challenge. I mean, enough said about this character. Just badass, man. Let you guys get a look at the part 2 case. You see, we got some other characters on there. We got a new sloth, a new version right here. Well, the original version, the definitive version. Different transmutations again. Now, got that volume 2 right there. I'll let you look at that volume 2. We got my boy Colonel Roy Mustang, Travis Willingham coming to play him again. Now this time around, you know, you got a more serious Mustang. You know, he wasn't really serious about tits and miniskirts as he was on the first one. You know, because he was very obsessed with having females in miniskirts. That was like one of his big priorities to do. Get in the office and, you know, pretty much get sexy girls up in uniforms. But this Mustang right here is filthy. He's very fierce. I don't know, man. It's hard to explain. Like, I know it was badass on the first one, but this one right here, you'll pretty much like this version right here. You know, I think this one pretty much showcased everything that was need to be, you know, showed off, like pertaining to the flames and everything on the back right there. I need to show you guys the inside because they got some new characters on the inside I want to get into too. Slide it out. Ah yeah, the boys again on my special cards. I'm telling you, man, I'm gonna have to scan these cards up. I might make a custom channel background with all these. Do some, you know, probably something that ain't nobody else did. Don't try to take my idea either. It's mine. I did it first. Now, who we got on the front right here? Now, these are the newly, you know, introduced characters up in the Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood that you guys weren't familiar with the first time around. Okay, we got my boy Ling Yao, who is the heir to this. I want to say like kind of like a Chinese kingdom. You know, it's like a foreign kingdom called Xing. I think he's, I don't know, man. I think he got like 20 brothers or whatever. So he's in line to be the next emperor out of all those brothers. And we got my girl Lan Fan right there. I'm not sure if she plays. Let's see what we got playing Xing. I mean not Xing, but Ling Yao. I think Ling Yao, he's played by Todd Habercorn, a very good actor, very good. And then on the other side we got Fu. Both of these two right here are like the royal guards. You know, they pretty much watch over him. They're very badass, very skilled in martial arts, and master tacticians. They have a lot of explosives, a lot of flash grenades, kunais, and really very badass. The case is awesome. I'm loving these inside cases. Alright, on to volume, what are we on? I'm guessing this is volume 4. Yeah, 4 over here. 4. Now I know a lot of people, you know, they were pretty pissed off, you know, that what was his name? Aaron Dismute didn't do the voice of Alphonse this time around. You know, Alphonse, his voice is done by Maxie Whitehead, a newly introduced voice actor. She's awesome. She did a good job in this. I mean, I really didn't have any nitpicks about it, because I know people were just bitching and complaining. You know, they really wanted Aaron Dismute to return, but the dude got old. You know, he's 18 now, so you know he had to mature. Had to go to that puberty, man. You got to get them chest hairs and everything, you know. But if you guys were upset about that, you know, hey, rejoice, because my boy is back. He's doing the voice of this character right here, Young Hohenheim. Yeah, doing the voice from Young Hohenheim. Yeah, this time around, you guys, I'm really feeling this because unlike the first Fullmetal Alchemist, it kind of left everything open. Everything was kind of unfinished. There were so many things that were left unsaid, you know. And this one right here, this has to be the definitive version for me, because there's like everybody's origin has been pretty much explained, especially Hohenheim. Why Ed and Al's eyes are golden, you know. I think the story, I don't want to give too much away, but I'll pretty much give you the origin behind that. This particular character right here, Hohenheim, he's from an ancient Amestrian people from Xerxes, if I'm not mistaken, a place called Xerxes. I think they're the last of their race. They were pretty much, you know, wiped out and sacrificed in order to gain a human, you know, a philosopher's stone made of humans. Yeah, man, I'm digging this case though. Let you get a little close up. See what it looks like. He's a spitting resemblance to Edward. Has the golden eyes, has that look. That's who I thought this was, because they show him on the first intro. The dwarf in the flask. I don't want to give too much about this character out, but he's pretty much like the key source. You know, he pretty much takes up the whole plot of the whole series. You get introduced into this character on, I want to say, episode 40. Yeah, episode 40. Like always, let me open up the case for you guys. Show you some of the artwork. Gotta give it up for Bones and Square Enix on displaying that artwork. There we go again. Yeah, buddy. Ed right there, got my boy. Flame Alchemist, and then Al up in the back. He don't really have to do any much. He just sits there with that awesome frame, you know, show off that chin work, that side chin with them spikes on the shoulders right there, boy. Yeah. Then we got the kids up in their badass form, up in their adult forms, or their teenage forms, or whatever. Ling Yao again. He's pretty much like the ass clown of the show, you know. He pretty much harasses Ed every chance he gets. Oh yeah, let me introduce you guys to this other character right here. This May character. May, she's also from the you know, the land of Shing, but she rivals Ling, his kingdom and everything. They're kind of rivaling off. And what it is, it's like a race to get the Philosopher's Stone, because they want to retrieve it and bring it back home or whatever. And you know, they're pretty interested in how immortality is and how it works and everything, and that's pretty much why they're trying to obtain the Philosopher's Stone. They traveled so many miles to Central Command, you know, to try to find this thing. And it's interesting. Like I say this right here, a vast amount of characters are introduced in this series. All of them are very dynamic. All of them are very different. I love the screen time that they get on them. Each character gets his screen time. You know, you have all your other characters that return to, like Ariza, Hawkeye, Sheen, Havoc, and everybody pretty much, you know, they play a big part up in the series, a very big part. I mean, you know, some of you might complain about the screen time, but I think it's pretty equal. Everybody gets equal treatment, you know. Ed spraying, what's the name, with the water gun over here, spraying Roy Mustang. Ariza Hawkeye, she got a RPG. I don't know if it's a fake RPG or something full of water. Yeah. Then we got my boy Greed up in there. You see Greed, and then you see Lan Fun with her newly equipped automail. Loses her arm up in the show. Yeah, but this character right here, I like how this was introduced. You know, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood was full of surprises. I like how everything was. It had you anticipating stuff, but it still pretty much mind fucked you every time, because you don't really know what's gonna happen up in this show. Sad to say, like, that's what I like about it. I love being in suspense. I love, you know, being shocked every time. You know, it has that element of surprise, unlike certain other shonens out there. Bleach. Yeah, but this is pretty much Ling's form after he embraces greed. You know, every time a homunculus is made, they have to inject them with some kind of philosopher's stone in order for them to pretty much, you know, embracing it, embrace that power, and you know, a new homunculus is made, and that's how they made this particular greed. They had the first iteration of greed up in there too, so don't worry. The last box set over here, the last little Blu-ray disc, we got my boy Salim Bradley. I'm trying my hardest not to spoil this for you guys, because this character right here wasn't nothing but a cameo up in the first iteration. This gives you reason to watch this version. I highly recommend you watch this. This character, he plays a huge role up in this. I don't want to give it away. Really don't want to give it away. But you know, you got your boy Fury Bradley over here too. Awesome, awesome. It's one of my favorite characters. The Fury Bradley, to me, he has to be very diverse, and you know, he's very different. He differentiates himself away from the other homunculus, because you know, all the other homunculus, they're immortal. They can pretty much use their, you know, their regenerative powers. You know, they're young, they don't age. But this right here, this is a special homunculus. He doesn't really need to acquire all those other attributes, but his abilities, why I like this, I respect him so much, because he acquired his abilities. His swordsmanship, he was raised to be the best swordsman. He was raised to be the king of Central Command, and he's able to give off emotions. He's able to be happy. He's able to age. I don't think this guy has ever been touched. And that's why, you know, he doesn't have a regenerative power. He doesn't have that. He even has a wife that he chose. You know, most homunculus, they're cold. They don't, you know, really show love to anyone. But he actually chose his wife, and that's what I admire about that character. You know. And in the back right here, we got the father, who does, I think Kent Williams does the voice of this character right here. You might remember him being the narrator for Yu Yu Hakusho and playing the Blue Ogre. He does some narrating up in this, which I like. But I think it's, you know, it's pretty much like, I guess since they do the narrating up in here with him, they're trying to say that it's the father pretty much telling the story. And he's pretty much like the overseer of everything. I was really digging this character right here. I liked it. I like how he was presented. I like how the story went with him. He pretty much, you know, played out everything he wants to be, the ultimate form of life. He's the key reason why all the homunculus were made, because he shed all those deadly sins of men. You know, he shed gluttony, wrath, sloth, envy. Who else? Yeah, I'm missing greed, lust. He shed all those different, you know, those different sins in order to be the perfect being. Yeah, but open this one up. See the final picture. Oh, Riza, Hawkeye, and Mustang. Now this right here, this picture is actually from one of the episodes when, you know, it's one of the most defining moments. Shows how much, you know, humans are different from the homunculus. How, you know, why they're so special. You know, because the homunculus, they consider the humans to be inferior creatures. You know, they're weak. But this particular shot right here, I like this shot. I love this shot. You know, you have to see the episode for yourself. It really, you know, shows emotion. It shows range in all the characters. You know, how dynamic they are. Very good acting. Fullmetal Alchemist has to be like one of the most, you know, it has to be one of those animes that really showcased how good Funimation's voice actors are in terms of range, in terms of emotion, all of that wrapped in one. Like I said, I love this series. Go ahead and put all my little cases back over here so you can see them. Now, what each of these particular volumes features on the disc, all of them feature 13 episodes in English, true HD, dialogue, audio, and everything. Japanese audio. Damn, I got a sloppy, man. I know it's a sloppy presentation, but yeah, all of them featured in Dolby True HD dialogue for English audio and for Japanese audio. And what these also feature is some good content on these things. You have episode commentaries from the ADR director Mike McFarlane, who was also doing the voice of Sheen Havoc. Very funny. I pretty much laughed my ass off. I loved it. Like all of them. The last one, it contained bloopers which were funny. I might try to record some of those and put them on this video. But I'm you know, what can I say? What else can I say about this series? It was awesome. I recommend you guys buy this. This is like the ultimate Fullmetal Alchemist Blu-ray collection over here. Ultimate Blu-ray collection for Fullmetal Alchemist. And oh yeah, I got that too. Go pick this up. I just got this yesterday. I had the original standard version, the standard DVD version, but you know, I had to go ahead and complete my little Fullmetal Alchemist Blu-ray collection, so I picked this up. Go pick this up. It's based off the first iteration of the series. You know, after they pretty much get they get Al back and everything. A different take on Al. You can see he has a new look and everything. Yeah, man, but Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood for the win. Love this series. It's awesome. The artwork is very good. The colors are lush. The audio was good. If I could, let me just say this, if I could go watch each and every one of these in theaters, I would take that. You know, I would definitely go check these out in theaters if they were up in theaters. It was awesome. The quality was awesome. I'm gonna have to rate this. This is gonna be in my big 3 of anime, especially the shonen anime. This is up there. To me, this is gonna be up there with Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho. Now you got Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, right up in those 3 for me. Yeah, you guys, well, this is your boy S Review coming in for a little review for you guys. Go cop all of these. Go cop Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I'll see you guys later. Peace out.